Hey guys, welcome back to Super Switch U. We got a special unboxing today. Gex Trilogy finally came in from Limited Run. Pre-ordered this back, I want to say like May-ish. Probably was before that, but been waiting for this for so freaking long. They announced it, feels like years ago, and it took them forever to finally get those pre-orders up, and then now it's here, it's in my hands. Gonna finally get to unbox it and play it. So like, oh, I'm excited. Let's do this. I've actually played the original Gex on at least 2 different systems. I don't think I ever had the Sega Saturn one, but I did have the original PlayStation and one for the 3DO. They played pretty much the same, I remember. But, you know, just different control schemes. So. Alright. Front of the box. No side art because it's Switch 1. Back of the box. It's got all 3 of the original Gexes in there. And boom. So there's the book. There's inside art. Very nice. Very sleek. Let me set this down for a second. But like instructions for the original Gex, for the second one, the third one. Different artworks from advertising material and whatnot. And then credits for making this whole thing happen. So, neat little stuff there. And of course, the cartridge. There we go. Nothing key card about this, because again, Switch 1, beautiful, awesome. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump into gameplay and check this thing out. Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit different, guys, because the mail came in so late yesterday, and we had things to do, and then I ended up getting sick last night. This is not jumping straight into the Gex Trilogy. I've actually been playing it for a little bit, but feeling better, so we should be able to take a look at the actual gameplay. So this is actually the second world in the original Gex, but just for the sake of showing you guys everything, here's the main menu. So from here, go to things like the Gextras, which has artwork, the original box arts, the manuals, stuff like trailers and extra videos and things like that. Tale Tunes, which is the soundtrack for all 3 games, and then you can choose which of the 3 to jump into. And as much as I like the original, I also really like the 3D ones, and I really haven't done much with either of those. So how about we jump into 2? And then yeah, if you have created saves, because it has its own way of saving each game, you could just jump right in there too. So can't say I really do like this so far though. I haven't had any issues, so I think most of the issues with backwards compatibility have been worked out. So it's all running pretty smooth. It looks really good on TV. Looked really good on handheld too, as far as on Switch 2. I've not tried on Switch 1, but I could only assume it's probably about the same, because they didn't do a whole lot, right? Like, it's not the greatest looking thing out there. They gave it a nice coat of polish and you know, some modernization as far as rewind for, you know, making it easier for people that can't just go through without rewinding, and saves and things like that. So you know, there was a few improvements, but other than that, it's pretty much pretty much the way that they existed on their original platforms. One complaint I do have, though, is that the N64 box art is not part of the extras, but it does have the 3DO box art for the original Gex. For that one, that and the fact that it's mapped to PlayStation controls when you're playing the game. So instead of A being your like accept button and jump and things like that, it's B. But then if you push the right stick and you open up the Trilogy menu, it's mapped to, well, Nintendo Switch controls. So A is actually the button to accept. And you can go in there and do things like switch it to native and 4:3 screen size. Turn on a CRT filter if you want. Save and load at any time, and then quitting the game gets you back to the Trilogy menu, not to the Gex 2 or whichever game you're playing's menu. I think for that you would actually have to like get out of a stage and then go into the game's pause menu. So there's a difference there too. I think where I need to be is up there. Which thing am I doing? Hunt the 2 hunters. Okay. So yeah. Gotta find a way to go defeat the hunters. As you can tell, I'm not the greatest at this, at least not at the moment. But then again, I've been sick, and it's also like 5:45 in the morning. Try to make up for the fact that I didn't get this done yesterday. And I think I've talked about the Gex games before, but the only one that I believe that I've ever actually owned was the first one. Had it on both 3DO and original PlayStation. But as far as 2 and 3, we've rented it like countless times as kids, which I know is kind of a weird concept if you didn't grow up in the 90s or before. But you could rent games. You could go to what is called a video store, and you could rent movies and games and stuff. And that's kind of what we did. We had a video store down the road, both when we lived in Meeker up until I was in the 5th grade, and then when we moved to Prague, there was one that was also just like a couple of blocks from the house. So just anytime we had the money to, we could just go and rent games, and they usually kept a lot of the old libraries and stuff too. So it wasn't just like PS2 and newer at those times. It was like they kept the PlayStation and 64 stuff for a long time before eventually all of those video stores shut down. Which I want to say was in probably the 2010s was when the last of the video stores that I knew of shut down. So I don't know that I was supposed to go through there, was I? Because I did what I was supposed to. So the video should have showed back up over here, shouldn't it? Or the remote. I think. I really wasn't paying attention. I was talking to you guys, so... Oop. This is where that rewind feature kind of comes in handy. Not that I'm going to use it very often, but it was good to demonstrate for you guys how that works. Here's a question, am I right? Is it there? Yep, right there. Alright, so you complete the mission, you touch the little button, get the remote, and there we go. 2 out of 3. And I guess there's a hidden remote and a reward remote. That's probably for getting all the collectibles, at least the number that it says to. But I have not done that yet, so. Yep, and here we go into to save. And so this is where the confusion comes in with the different button controls. Because if you sit here and get used to the fact that the game wants you to push B to accept everything, you push B and you're not going to save it. You got to push A, and then it goes into it. And I'm sure there's a way to fix the button mapping. I say this and then I go in here. There's actually not an option for it, is there? They might not have, and that would be a real shame, since I think Limited Run actually did this one on their own. And okay, so I need 3 remotes to go in there. You can check out the next one though. There's a second stage you can do, and I haven't done this one yet. Let's see. So survive the haunted mansion, I think is what that said.
So this is Never Never Land. You'd never guess it from the outside.
Like every one of his catchphrases are so freaking outdated anymore. This is basically just made for those of us that remember the game and like the game. But I don't think a lot of people now would get half of it. I don't get half of what he says. Like this is the last time I drink water or tap water at Jerry Garcia's. I'm like, I don't even know who that is. So I don't know. I don't know who this game was ever made for. But yeah. And like the little collectible things always change in the stages. Oh, that's it. That's awesome. It's the first time I found in a stage where I could actually like jump on the wall. Yeah, because you can't just climb any wall. It's like certain surfaces you can climb up. And they put those a lot in the original game. But like I said, I have not ran into a section so far that's let me just climb up. So that's awesome. And through here. You gotta knock off all his pieces. Is he gonna go down? Are you gonna stay down this time? I don't know, we'll get out of here before we find out if he's gonna come back or not. Oh my, I didn't even notice that their axes were coming down. Let's go around. Every so many collectible things, you get an extra life and stuff. Okay, so there's nothing else here besides those. So where's it that they want me to go? Was it up there and I just didn't do oh, no, right here. I see it. Climbable wall. Press oop. Nope. I swear I can do this. I don't know. The camera's getting me at the moment. There's that. Oop. All that, and I didn't even like get whatever came out of that.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's gone now. Whatever it was, it's gone. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Step into the light. I don't see the light. Wish I saw the light. This one? Oh, no, I didn't want to step into the light. Okay, so the ghost can't chase me if I'm in the light. When I get out of the light, I'm gonna die. Oh god. He didn't follow me up the stairs though. This is the way I'm supposed to go? I haven't been here yet, so maybe. Oh. Oh god. The toilets. So much clogging.
Reminds me of Halloween at Rip Taylor's.
I don't know if I actually needed that health, but I grabbed it. Didn't see the pumpkin guy, he just sort of showed up.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, you can defeat those. I guess I was just missing the skulls every time I was swinging at them. Does that mean I can defeat the wall too? No. No, I cannot defeat the wall. Uh-huh. Oh, another one of the ghosties. Okay, we're gonna have to time this, I guess. And the table disappears. So, now. Oh god, there's two doors. Do I go this way? That's off. Okay, so I gotta somehow turn that on. Maybe this way? I don't know, but there's the remote, so we're just gonna grab that and we'll figure out the painting thing later. Yeah, I'm not gonna get enough of the Jason masks to do this. But there we go. Oh, there was like 50 of them. Holy crap. But yeah, there we go. We survived the haunted mansion, sorta. And I didn't have to rewind, so that's always a plus. And yeah, we want to save. And we've opened that stage, or boss fight. I want to say it's probably a boss fight, but maybe not. Yeah, there's only like one remote for this thing, so. Hit blue fireballs to beat the Tiki Bros. And Gilligan's Island reference. Nope, I missed it. Oh, oh lord. Okay. Oh, you have to aim. Oh, well that's even worse. I'm probably gonna die. You know what? We won't. We won't do it. We'll accept our death and try it again. I missed. That's always fun. You got him that time? So now I gotta get one to go right at that guy. That's... Alright, we got him. Okay, so one more. One more. Just barely missed him. Hey, quit moving, you. Oh, we got him. Alright. redeemed myself by not getting hit that time. That's how we used to play games. Is you had to actually play the bosses, learn the patterns, and then go on and not do rewind. Now we get rewinds and infinite health. And alright, so we want save. Save? Yeah, we saved it. Okay. And there we go. So that's the whole first little section there. And of course I could go back and I could get more remotes because I need one more for the, what was it, Toonland, and one for Scream TV, or two for Scream TV, so there's like 3 remotes left, plus all the hidden and reward ones. I don't know, I wanna peek in here and see what this one looks like. Alright, so this area, we got Circuit Central, we got Kung Fu Theater, alright, so that's the boss fight, Mushu Pork, and another Scream TV stage. So some of those are gonna reappear every so often, but it's not gonna, I guess, not the same stage. It's just, you know, same central idea. So 14 to go that way. Doesn't say on that direction, and it doesn't say on that direction. So it's probably do that one first, and then that'll open up the other ones. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's a peek at the Gex Trilogy. I will definitely be doing this as the Let's Play Tabletop this week. Probably do the 3rd one, and maybe even take a peek at the 1st one, depending on time and restraints and whatnot. So definitely come back for that. Let me know what you guys thought about this one down below. If you enjoyed watching this, if you enjoy watching the unboxing and gameplay videos, it definitely would be nice to know on that too. I definitely can't afford every game that comes out, but as I get games that I can afford to get and want to, I will do these. So one thing I probably won't do too many requests for. I mean, you could definitely suggest games and try to convince me as to why I would want to play those, and maybe I'll pick one up and try it out. But it's not something that's easy to just do requests for because it requires spending money. And that's something I don't have a lot of right now. But if I start making money as a channel, then I would say, like, yeah, oh yeah, for sure, let's just start using that money to do the requests. But we need a lot more subscribers and a lot more views on videos for that to get monetized. So just continue to support the channel, and maybe we can get to that point at some point. We're just not there right now. But definitely let me know what you think on this, and if there's other things you want to see, and if I can make those happen, I will. But we'll kind of do this as we can do this, and hit the like button if you like the video. Hit the bell notification to be alerted to upcoming videos, because these are not consistent. I didn't even mean to rush out the last 2 videos, but I knew this was supposed to come in Wednesday, which is technically today, but it came in yesterday, Tuesday, which is when I did the unboxing part. So I was trying to rapid fire the stuff that I had pre-recorded for the week. So that's why we got a Saturday, Sunday, and Monday video all together. So that doesn't happen often. But yeah, so just hit the bell notification to be alerted if I do have to do stuff like that, or if it's like I might only have one a week and it could be some random day throughout the week. And then subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because getting to 1,000 subscribers would be great. I think we're probably past the possibility of getting to there by the end of the year, but never say never. So let's see what you guys can make happen. And with that, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. And I will catch you guys next time.